So, ang pamagat ng article na nakuha ko is Resource Use and Management of Big Eye Tuna in the Indian Ocean. So, ito yung pagmamanage ng Big Eye Tuna in the Indian Ocean. Then, it is about sa mga ginagamit or tamang paggamit ng mga gears sa paghuli ng Big Eye Tuna. So, sa introduction, Tunus obesus, commonly known as a Big Eye Tuna, is an economically crucial species that is typically sold fresh or frozen. While tuna provides sustenance and livelihood for many people, it is more than just a food source. So, kaya ginawa ang article na ito para maiwasan yung overfishing sa Indian Ocean. At dahil ang Big Eye Tuna is isa sa sustenance and livelihood ng mga tao, ito rin ay ng source ng pagkain. So, kaya maraming tao nagka-catch. Then, despite scientific advice to limit fishing effort, the fishery has undergone rapid expansion the past 2 decades, resulting in the increased exploitation rates in the Big Eye Tuna. So, kaya tinalaga ang article na ito is upang malimitahan yung mga mangingisda na para maiwasan ang overfishing, kaya nag-undergone rapid expansion ng 2 dekada dahil tumataas ang exploitation rates ng Big Eye Tuna sa Indian Ocean. Objectives. This study aims to determine the current status of Big Eye Tuna in the Indian Ocean. Yun. So, yun nga, para malaman yung current status or yung kasalukuyang status ng mga Big Eye Tuna sa Indian Ocean. Kung ito ba ay subjected na sa overfish or hindi. So, kailangan alamin. Next is to generate management information for this target stock. So, kailangan bumuo ng mga information about sa management para sa mga target stock na pwedeng gamitin to develop a sustainable and appropriate management to plan that consider catch by year, by gear, and by geographic area stock assessment and management measure. Last is that to ensure compliance with IOTC or Indian Ocean Tuna Commission conservation and management measure for Big Eye Tuna. So, upang matiyak ang pagsunod sa IOTC or Indian Ocean Tuna Commission para sa conservation at management measure ng Big Eye Tuna, upang ma-ensure din ang Big Eye Tuna sustainability through apply management regulation, total allocation catch, and control actual catch. So, need itong ma-manage para maiwasan yung overfish. Significance. There is growing evidence that the stock of Big Eye Tuna worldwide have been heavily exploited and that the rate of harvest is either near or beyond maximum sustainable yield level. Fish aggregation device effectively increase that the catch proportion of juvenile Big Eye Tuna as well as the aggregation of fish. So, ayun nga. So, yung napatunayan ng Big Eye Tuna sa Indian Ocean is exploited. Sobrang laki na or ang taas na nung nakukuhang catch rate dahil sa ginagamit nilang fish aggregation devices na ginagawa ng mga mangingisda. Ito ay ginagamit pang attract sa mga isda tulad ng mga tuna na kung saan ito ay nagiging dahilan sa pagkakaroon ng overfish. Based dito sa status of Big Eye Tuna in the Indian Ocean from 2010 to 2022. So, yung stock overfish niya noong 2019 is napakataas. Yung stock niya is subjected talaga siya sa overfishing. Halos yung stock not subjected to overfishing is 0%. So, ibig sabihin, ang Indian Ocean is subjected na siya sa overfishing. So, napakarami ng nahuhuli na Big Eye Tuna dito. Then, yung dito naman sa stock not overfish, noong 2019 is dun sa stock subject to overfishing is 38% na lang, 0.20. Then, noong 2020, 38.20 pa rin. Same lang sila noong 2019 to 2020. Then, nung 2021, bumaba yung percentage ng subjected to overfishing. Then, yung mga, yung stock na hindi subjected sa overfishing is medyo tumaas, hindi tulad nung sa una, na siguro nung mga, ang ginagamit pa ditong mga gear is yung mga first seine, ganun. So, napakalaki nung catch rate na nakukuha. No. So, ayan dito, makikita dito yung stock not subjected sa overfishing. So, ayan, mataas na. Dito yung catch estimate. Noong 2020-10, ang taas, 102,200. Then, nung habang patagal ng patagal hanggang 2021 is bumaba. Nung 2021, naging 94,000 na lang siya. Naging 94,000 na lang. The catch decline from 2024 to 2021. So, the big ice cod tuna fishery in the Indian Ocean underwent development from 2020 to 2021 with the use of various fishing gear, such as the gill net, hand line, long line, bait boat, first seine, and other small-scale fishing gear. Long line fishing gear was the mostly common use gear, accounting for 70.90% of the total catch, followed by first seine 20.70%, and the hand line 5.50%. The remaining catch taken with the other gears contribute to 2.9% of the total catch. So, from 2024 to 2021, bumaba ang rate na nahuhuli ng big eye tuna. So, dati kasi yung 2010 to 2021, mostly, ang ginagamit nilang fishing vessel is yung first seine and gill net. Kaya, ang Indian Ocean naging subjected siya sa overfish. Pero mula noong 2018 to 2021, unti-unting bumababa ang catch rate dahil sa bumuo sila ng isang information about sa management to conserve the fish and in Indian Ocean. So, kaya nilimitahan ang paggamit ng mga fishing vessels like first seine, gill net. Kaya from 2021 to 2023, ang Indian Ocean is hindi na siya subjected sa overfish dahil ang kadalasan ng ginagamit na gear is yung hand line and long line. Kaya bumaba ang percentage ng stock na hindi na subjected sa overfish. So, conclusion, the study provides key finding on the utilization and management of big eye tuna in the Indian Ocean, including catch data, stock status, and management approaches. A conceptual model was developed to ensure sustainability through management procedure regulation recommended total allowable catch, control of actual catch. The study finding can guide fishery management effort for the sustainable and responsible exploitation of big eye tuna in the Indian Ocean. Ang study na ito is nagbibigay ng kaalaman sa tamang paggamit ng fishing gear at sa management ng big eye tuna sa Indian Ocean. Kabilang dito yung mga catch data, yung mga nahuhuli every year, kung tumataas ba ang rate ng catch, then yung sa stock status. So, kailangan alamin ano ba yung status ng mga stock, kung ito ba ay nagde-decrease or what. At syempre, yung sa management approach. So, bumuo ng isang conceptual model upang matiyak ang sustainability sa management regulation at total allowable catch na pwedeng i-apply or for 2024 to 2025. Then, upang makontrol din yung mga total actual catch ng big eye tuna sa Indian Ocean para maiwasan din yung pagkakaroon ng overfishing. Then, the key recommendation include adapting catch base allocation adhering to IOTC or Indian Ocean Tuna Commission measure, and collaborating with researchers for conservation. Incorporating IOTC resolution into the national legislation is vital for sustainable exploitation. Continuous research and implementation will support the long-term health of resource and contribute to responsible fishing practices in the Indian Ocean. That's all. Thank you.